She packed light. One small suitcase for herself, one shared backpack for the kids, coloring books, granola bars, a change of socks. She did not pack hope. That had been left behind 2 Thanksgivings ago when her father had called her layoff a character issue and her mother had said nothing. The drive was 3 hours. Her daughter, 7, practiced spelling words in the back seat. Her son, 5, fell asleep with his mouth open. She watched them in the rearview mirror and thought, I am the only adult they have who has never called them a burden. She pulled into the driveway at noon. The house looked the same wreath, the same welcome mat her sister had bought 5 years ago. Through the front window, she could see them already seated. Her sister, her brother-in-law, their 3 children arranged around the table like place settings. No extra chairs pulled out. No seat left waiting. She knocked. Her mother opened the door and said, "You're late," which was not true, and then looked past her at the children and smiled the way you smile at distant relatives you barely recognize. Her father was standing by the fireplace. He did not turn around when she walked in. "Hi, Dad." He turned then, slowly. His eyes went from her face to her coat to the children holding her hands. His mouth opened not to greet them, but to pronounce. "Take them to the kitchen," he said. Not loud yet, controlled. "Your sister's children shouldn't see losers like you." She did not respond. She was counting. 1, 2, 3. The seconds it took for her daughter to look up at her with a question, the girl was too polite to ask. "Dad," she said quietly, "they can hear you." "Good," he said, and then louder, because he had never learned to stop when he was winning. "Your sister's children shouldn't see losers like you." The room went still. Her sister looked down at her plate. Her brother-in-law reached for a roll. The children, all 5 of them, understood something had happened, even if they did not understand what. She knelt. She zipped her son's jacket. She took her daughter's hand and said, "We're going to get pizza," in a voice that did not shake. No one followed her to the door. No one called after her. The only sound was the television in the other room, broadcasting a football game no one was watching. The pizza place was nearly empty. Her children ate cheese slices and asked if they could still have pie somewhere else. She said yes and drove to a grocery store and bought a frozen apple pie and a can of whipped cream and baked it in her own small oven when they got home. Her mother texted at 9:47 p.m. "Are you still planning to transfer the car payment on Tuesday?" She did not answer. She scrolled back through 3 years of bank statements instead. 400 here, 600 there. The month she covered their roof repair after her father forgot to save. The 2,000 she pulled from savings when her mother called crying about a medical bill that turned out to be a credit card statement. Every transfer marked with a heart emoji from her mother and followed within days by a cold silence until the next payment was due. Her daughter woke up at 2 a.m. and crawled into her bed. "Does Grandma still love us?" She held her child's face in both hands. "I love you," she said. "That is the only love you need to be sure of." She called her father on Friday morning. Not to fight. She was folding laundry when she dialed. "I'm stopping the money," she said, a pause. "You what? The car payment, the property tax, the medical bills that aren't medical bills. I'm done. You ungrateful." "I'm not ungrateful," she said. She folded a towel, set it on the stack. "I'm just not paying for you to call me a loser in front of my children anymore." He laughed. A mean, short sound. "You think that scares me? Your sister makes 3 times what you do." "Then ask her," she said, and hung up. Her sister called 2 days later. The conversation lasted 4 minutes. "Can you at least cover the property tax installment? They told me you stopped everything." She set down the laundry basket. "They told you I stopped everything." "Yes, Mom is upset." "Mom watched Dad shout at me in front of my children." She didn't say a word. Her sister was quiet. Then, "That's between you and them." She hung up. For the first time in her life, she hung up on her sister. She sat on the couch. Her son brought her a picture he had drawn, a house with too many windows and a sun with a smiling face. She taped it to the refrigerator. The money stayed in her account. The phone did not ring again that week, and somewhere in the silence she felt something she had not felt in years. Not victory, not revenge, just the strange quiet weight of having stopped pretending.